Hey everybody. Okay, now we're going to open up my Essential Depot order. Now, I went to the show at the Alabama Soap and Candle Association meeting in Prattville, Alabama, June, I think it was 7th and 8th or 8th and 9th. 7th and 8th, I think it was. And I did pick up 2 show specials of $20. A container at the show of their awesome shea butter. I'm a shea butter freak, and so I was really pleased with that. And then they had a deal with on the essential oil testers, and I got mustard essential oil, which is very, very, very strong. It really, really, really is potent stuff. I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm going to play. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to work with mustard. So I'm excited about that. I think it's just like a little drop will do you kind of thing. And then also, sorry, there went the knife. I'm going to do a test video. They were selling this at the show, but they have not started selling it online at the time in which this video was taken, unless I am wrong, but it will be sold soon on the website. But they were selling this. It is melt and pour soap, as they call it on the box, but it's soft. And everybody, I've never played with melt and pour soap, but they tell me that melt and pour soap is hard. And this is no preservatives or additives, natural, the finest qualities and ingredients, minimal sweat, made in the red silicone mold, made to fit exactly the red soap cutter. Let's see, natural Shea melt and pour soap base. So it could be that it's not necessarily melt and pour, but so much that this is a melt and pour soap. But I know that it is different than what you normally would purchase, because they tell me it's really, really hard as a rock once you pour it. And this has a really nice texture that's different. And because I cut it and was not able to put it out and cure, it's still soft, but you can feel that it does, from that top edge. If you look on the so anyway, so they let me, because I did a demonstration with the soap cutter at the show, and so they let me take the scraps home to play. And so we're going to do a test video with this, because I cut this whole bar up so it was not sellable. So we're going to have fun and play with this, and I'm keeping it moist by keeping the plastic all sealed up, and not letting it cure, so we can see. And the instructions is slowly melt to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Stir in additives, pour into mold, allow to cool, then remove from mold, cut within 48 hours. It says palm oil, propylene glycol. You know how I am about pronouncing these words. Castor oil and water. And of course it has the lye, unrefined shea butter, vegetable glycerin, and no undisclosed ingredients. So anyway, this is their version of melt and pour soap. So we're gonna play with this, and we'll do a test video. And I got those cute little free silicone molds in my goodie bag from the show, so I'm going to use those to play with the soap. And then, so this is what I got show-wise. And then I ordered another. I go through those 55-gallon buckets of coconut oil like crazy. So I ordered one of those. You already saw me at one point. We didn't have it strapped down good, and this car in front of us pulled directly in front of us and slammed on its brakes and put on its turn signal. And the coconut oil got a little bit away from us. So we strapped that thing down really good. After that, I felt like the UPS driver with my coconut oil bucket in the back. And so, and everything. And it was raining, so I never did take it out of the car. Because every time we'd stop and get a hotel room, that's when it would start really pouring. And so anyway, so these boxes never left the car, so I don't know if my shea butter may have gotten a little melty in here. We will see. And so, but I did pick this up at the show and save on the shipping. So, you can see what I ordered. I ordered 4 of their vitamin E's, and that's the 2-ounce vitamin E bottles. And I ordered, and this is something, I'm going to do a new soap. I'm going to do a butter soap, sort of. It's avocado oil. We do cocoa butter, shea butter, avocado oil, and something else. I got to remember what it is. I got it in my head. It's just that one of the files got rearranged. So I'm going to do that. Oh, let's just get this out and see how their avocado oil feels to the skin. See how it absorbs. I'm going to just get a little on the knife and rub it in. It smells good. It does not soak in as fast as shea butter or the argan oil. I can feel that it has a little bit, it's leaving a residue, so if you're making lotion, this would be one of your elements you would want, smaller amounts. And so it's not like, or I used way too much. Let's try putting it on a larger surface. This would make a wonderful ingredient to a natural tan oil, or a natural, a component for a massage oil. This would be awesome. But I think in our soaps and in our lotions, we should keep it at a lower level. Oh, and it smells awesome. Awesome. Yeah, but it's leaving a really pretty glow on my skin, but I do feel it. So that is avocado oil. And let's see. Oh, I got a free lye with something I purchased. Oh, this is going to have to come out first. And there's a lot of money in these boxes because I got some of the big bottles of essential oils again this time. But I want to pull out the shea butter so we can get the box off the shelf. And look at there, my shea butter stayed nice and pretty and did not get melted, even though it was in the car all that time after the show, and I went to the beach. So I'm excited about that. Oh, turn the label around. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to open these up, but let's see what I got in here because I can't remember. It says this end up, but I'm going to turn it on its side to open it. Alright, oh, and I put stearic acid in my recipes, every recipe of soap that I do, even my vegan ones. And so I had to stock back up, and I got 6 bottles of their 2-ounce. Here, let me get this other thing out, and then, oh, let's see. Oh, I got some aconite root. They're not selling that yet, but they let me get a little bit because I'm working with the kit, that I produced for them, and they'll have that on the website soon. This is the pumice olive oil. Boy, this is a really pretty color. I mean, that's not your yellow, cheap, grade looking quality. I never noticed that before, but their pumice oil is a really pretty color. Well, it's sealed up. But I use that in the kit, and so when I'm playing with the kit, I need plenty of that. And I've been playing a lot with the kit lately. So let's see what else I got. Alright. I got eucalyptus. Oh, let's see. Oh, they needed a box filler with that one. And patchouli. I love their patchouli, and I have one of the things I love about their patchouli is they sell a patchouli that has not been cured in cast iron pots, so it has no heavy metal content. And I think that's very important for us natural soapers, to not use patchouli with a heavy metal content. And another eucalyptus. And yeah, I'll clean it later. And so anyway, so now let's look at these beautiful essential oils. I got camphor. And aniseed. You know how I mispronounce that all the time. And lang lang. I'm stocking up, guys. I'm tired of running out of something. Lemongrass. Oh, lemongrass is one of my all-time favorites. It goes in so many soaps. I just think you can't live without lemongrass, because lemongrass is not acidic like lemon or tangerine or orange or bitter orange or sweet orange. And it's actually a skin toner, so it's actually great for the skin. And most of us folks most of us soapers, our large clientele is for people with sensitive or dry skin or older skin, and acidic is not what we need. That's for our oily skin clients. And so lemongrass makes it a wonderful way for you to be able to share the scent of lemon or citrus with your clients without taking that extra layer of oil off their skin that they need. So that's what I love about lemongrass. And that was ginger grass. Ginger grass is very nutritious for the skin. And geranium. Oh, am I a geranium freak? I love geranium. So geranium has a rose scent, and it goes great with any floral scent, especially awesome with rosemary, I think. And aniseed has become one of my all-time favorites. I mean, I'm just an aniseed freak. So look out, world. Kimberly loves aniseed. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put on my mask and my glasses and my gloves to protect me from such a large quantity of essential oils being opened up at one time, and a funnel. And I'm going to take my empty bottles that already have, like these are peppermint, palmarosa, and lavender, but I save all my glass bottles. I never throw them away. They're too expensive and precious to ever throw away. And so, like, let's say this said aniseed on it, so I'm going to get all the aniseed ones out of storage and in my recycle box here in the soap room, and I'm going to pour my aniseed up into this size bottle so that it fits on the shelf because this don't fit on my shelf. I hope y'all could see that, but only the little size fits on my shelf. So, or the 16-ounce size, and I could go buy all new 16-ounce bottles, but I don't want to. So anyway, because I already have these and they're free. And then if I don't have enough aniseed bottles to pour all this up, then what I'll do is I will take and put and soak them and get the labels off, and then put them through the dishwasher, and and the lids and everything, so that they're nice and clean, because we don't want to mix peppermint with my aniseed. And then I'll do that, and I also like, let me find one. Oh, here we go. I never use citronella that I don't blend it with tea tree. So I went ahead, I had extra tea tree bottles, and I wrote CIT on it, and I went ahead and put citronella in with my tea tree. Well, there was no tea tree in this bottle, but like a residue, because the only time I use citronella is citronella and tea tree soap. So I went ahead and done that without cleaning and washing the bottle, but you don't have to do that. That was just my choice. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I think I've been talking too much today. Anyway, so this is my awesome order from Essential Depot, and I cannot wait to start playing with the mustard seed, and I can't wait to start using their vitamin E. I just first time purchased it, and these are my empty bottles, and I can't wait. And pretty soon they're going to have the Aconite root available for sale on the website. But I did the kit, the Kim's Floral Spirit Lifter kit that you see on their website, and so I have to have a little bit, because I had, this was my color choice in the kit, so you get a little bit when you buy the kit, and so I just use the components. I don't order a kit every time I want to play. I just order the pumice olive oil and the coconut oil and the palm oil and the beef tallow and whatnot, and then I just put it all in my crock with the same recipe that's what's in the kit, because for me that's easier than just ordering the kit each time, because I don't need another mold. I've got several of their molds, and their molds are awesome. So anyway, I got 2 ounces of that, and that's the reason I was allowed to purchase it, is because I'm still doing videos showing the use of the kit and everything. But pretty soon everybody's going to be able to order it, and I'm telling you, it's the best I've ever used. I really love their Aconite root. Just a little drop will do you. What I was using before I'd got somewhere else, I put a tablespoon in, and I was just getting a blue, and I put a tablespoon of theirs in, I got midnight black. So even a fourth of a teaspoon will give you a light lavender color on theirs. They have a really great quality. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. So anyway, so we're going to do a new soap using avocado oil, cocoa butter, and shea butter as the super fats, and one other one. Maybe it was castor oil. But in any case, and we're going to do a test video on this wonderful new melt and pour soap. And we are going to do, well, I'm still doing test videos with the kit. And, well, here, this is the color I got. This is from the mold. And as you see in the cold process, it's turning lighter as it cures. So it needs a little bit more. Instead of just a fourth, I guess it needs a half to keep its color, where this is keeping that light blue color real pretty. But the cold process it lightened because of the lye being active when it was molded. With here, the lye's already dead when I put the color in, because it's hot process. But in any case, oh, and look, here is some other soaps that I've been playing, and that's the Aconite root and activated charcoal, and then no color. And then here is, and before, this is with the with Zacthium gum in it, and this is without, and it was the same color when I first did it, but since it's cured, this is actually turned yellow. So the Zacthium gum, I don't pronounce that very well either, actually caused it to get yellower instead of whiter, because this didn't have anything put in it. And then this had the xanthium, and then this is the aconite root. And then I did this one, and it got way too dark on me, and it turned into Swiss cheese soap. It got too thick on me because I'm not used to cold processed soap. I'm just learning. But in any case, this was another one I did with activated charcoal and the aconite root, and then no color. And it's really pretty, even though it's ugly. I've strained my voice today. I don't know what I did. So anyway, oh, and I got to show you something else. This is my new wart kicker, and this is 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. Didn't that get a beautiful color? And this of course is with no color, and I did a mold swirl. I just love that. And I love the nutmeg that I added to it. I added 1 tablespoon per single batch, so 2 tablespoons for 22 bars. And I just love that. So anyway, oh, and then I'm also going to be making body butter and testing the xanthium gum, because it says that in lotions and creams that it helps to bind the ingredients together, helps to hold them together. And in body butter, I was having a big time trouble with it melting in shipping, and separating. So we're going to test it with that, with the body butter and whatnot. And I may even try a little in my lotion, see how I like it, just in a little bit, and see how I like it. Oh, and I was going to show you what their stearic acid looks like. It's very flaky, and usually 1 ounce for about 32 to 36 ounces of oil in a recipe is all you want to do, and it makes your bar harder. And it may have other attributes, but that's what I use it for, is to make the bar harder and more long wearing. And you can you treat it like a base oil. So if you melt it, and either in your crock pot or melt it for cold processed soaping, and everything, but you want to melt it and consider it a base oil, so it goes in your recipe that you would configure in the soap town. All right. Okay, everybody. And this camphor, if you use camphor, remember to put a warning on your soap for people who are at high risk for seizure or have seizures, that they should be cautious. And that's everything that's, you always find that on the internet about camphor, but it's in Vicks salve. I mean, that seems so benign. I've never seen anybody go, no, don't let me touch Vicks salve, because I have seizures. So I don't know about that, but that's the warning on the internet, so that's what I go by. And then the Lang Lang is the most exotic scent, and if you would watch the video I did on the Alabama Soap and Candle Association video, the one with the group shot of everybody in the thumbnail, because Ashish, which is a representative from the company in India that they buy through, came over here, and he explained some essential oils, and there was one of them, and I can't remember it right now, that was very exotic, and I thought it would go awesome with Lang Lang. Ylang-ylang. He also taught me how to pronounce it. And so I'm looking forward to getting some of that next time. And then remember lemongrass, and remember geranium for all of you extreme floral and rose fans. This stuff is awesome. And very lifting to the spirits. Very great spirit lifter. All right, everybody. And I put a half a teaspoon of vitamin E in my super fats that go into my soap in the hot process method the last 30 minutes of the cook time. Oh, it's late, guys. So anyway, so that's how I use that. I don't know how I'm going to use this mustard yet. When you smell it, ooh, it really smells like mustard. You feel the scent. You feel it up in your nose like smelling pepper. So I'm looking forward to that. So, all right, we're going to play. All right, everybody. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry I didn't get that big 5-gallon bucket of coconut oil up here, but it's still at the back door. I still haven't got the boys with the boy muscles to get it in here yet. I got one of them under the cabinet, but it's like I've already almost completely soaked it dry making soap. So anyway, but anyway, and they have great palm oil too. It's sustainable, and it's pre-mixed, so you don't have to melt it and mix it and put it in small containers. All right. So anyway, so please leave your comments. Please hit the like button and share this video on Facebook. Please leave your comments and subscribe. And if you are going to purchase something from Essential Depot, I would just be so grateful if you use my link. It really helps me keep being able to have the time to play video on YouTube, and helps me have time to experiment and things of that sort, and do all these fun things for you on YouTube that I absolutely love to do it. So anyway, and you'll find a link in the description of the video. You might have to click see more down right below the video. You'll find it if you go to my main channel page and click on the About tab. And then also, if you come over to my Facebook chat page, if you are a soaper, feel free to come over, or if you make homemade bath and beauty products, feel free to come over to Facebook /groups/essential soap and ask to join the page. And we're just a band of soaping friends and family. All right. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day.